Hello, I'm Robert, and you're always welcome here in my busy little shop. On today's episode, What's in My Workbench, I thought I would take a topic out of one of my longer videos. I think sometimes that may get glossed over, and when I'm editing, maybe I shorten it up. But I get a lot of questions about how I apply my clear finishes, and today's topic is going to be Resolene in specific, and I'm not going to skip anything on that topic. So I hope that you like this style of video. I'm not going to get crazy and have a ton of these, but I thought I would do that with a few topics that, like I said earlier, get asked about on a regular basis. If you like this type of video, would you give me a thumbs up? That gives me an idea that you like what I'm producing there. And then also, if you haven't subscribed, consider subscribing to my channel. I appreciate you being in the shop. We'll get over here and we'll get started. This is how I apply my Resolene. I use what they refer to as a tack sponge. I picked this up at Tractor Supply, I think it was. They come in a pack of like 10 of those. They start off very light colored. I've done quite a bit of Resolene with it. So this is the Resolene. I don't reduce it. I know there's people that do. I'm not telling you you have to do it my way, but people ask me how I do it, so I thought I would take a minute today and share that. It's really important that this first coat, that you get it on there very even. If I just wipe across it quickly, there could be some streaks. Those streaks will not go away the next time across. That's my experience anyway. This is the front of the belt. I always start with the front because that's what everybody's going to see, and I want to make sure I'm paying particular attention to that. When I apply this on here, especially since I'm using a contrasting thread, I'm making sure I get it into these holes really well. When I flip it over, it'll be dark along the edges where that has soaked through. When I apply it on the back, most of that will even out. When it dries, my experience is it all goes away, the unevenness. So away we go. I want to get quite a bit on this first time down the belt. And I'm going to move along here fairly quickly to get the front of the belt covered. So now I'll come back through, and I'm not done here yet. I'll get a little bit more, and now I'm just going to work it in here. I'll catch the edge here a little bit. The edges, I think, are the hardest to seal to keep from having color rub off. I'll flip in so you can kind of see what's going on here. And I will just keep working this over, making sure to get these edges. I'm going to get these edges a couple times in the front. When I flip it over, guess what? I'm going to get those edges yet again. This is my first coat of Resolene over Pro Dye. Someone asked me or told me they had kind of a coppery look. My experience is you've probably applied either an extra large amount of dye or you've probably gone over it again trying to darken it up. That coppery color should burnish out before you put your Resolene on. Now I'll flip it over. We'll get the back side of it here. I want same thing on here, and I want to move along fairly quickly because areas here where there's Resolene on the countertop, I don't want it to soak in the front. It can make it a little uneven looking, but once again, we're going to go, I'm not done with the front yet. We're going to wipe across the front one more time. A little streaky right here, so I'll get a little extra time on it here, see if I can get that evened out. Don't panic too much if it's uneven here. And I've had people ask me if I buff it while it's wet. I don't. Get these edges again. Back across the front one more time. And then the last thing you want to make sure of is there's no foam. Any of these bubbles that are on the surface like that, they're going to be there when it dries. You'll see where they're at, I should say. There we go. first coat of Resolene. The second coat doesn't take as much work, and it doesn't absorb very much because it's been sealed. But I do like to put a second coat on it. I'm especially working on the edges at that point. Let me hang this up to dry. Here we are. I thought maybe I would tag on the end here and show you how the belt looks. This is after just one coat of Resolene. I will apply a second coat of Resolene. My edges are really pretty good. I haven't decided on whether I want to go dark on these edges on this custom belt or not. I think it looks pretty good, but I just thought maybe you'd like to see that. This color is the Phoebe's Golden Brown. This is MTL leather from Montana Leather. It's their signature veg tan leather. And one coat of Resolene. This is Tiger Ritz, a beige thread 0.08. Well, there you go. Just a short video today on a topic that I get lots of questions on. I hope that it helps somebody out there, and if nothing else, at least it gives you the perspective on how I handle that part of the belt making process. I appreciate you being with me in the shop today. Please like, share, and subscribe, but more importantly, I do hope you have a great day.